guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we are back to triple Ds. Now it's a deep archetype. We're using a little bit more support, but I think it's pretty clear which is core, and I would say that is Kepler. He's a search, and then we'd say Orthos. He's a back row destruction. He's a scale, a level 4 tuner, so he really contributes a lot to the deck. The only way he could be better was if he had some attack, but he's only at 600 attack. But that's not what you use him for. Regardless, he's really good. But they're all double Ds, so we need triple D monsters. We have a few. We have King Zero Maxwell, and we have King Kaiser. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only two. So generally, those are what you're going to be searching to start probably your second turn. First turn, you're usually going to be okay with the Oracle, or you could go with a Genghis into an Oracle and then maybe special summon an Ogre or something like that. But generally, you're going to want to use one of your triple boys to get to Beowulf or Pierce and stuff like that. We have a couple ways to Alexander. We have this tuner. We have Berfamot, who can help the tuner with virtually any monster, usually just with himself. And then you got him with the 6. Ogre's a 6 who can special summon him. Our Genghis is a 6. I did some Genghis down to 2. I used to run 2 of him, or summoned it down to 1. I used to run 2 for the synchro. Trying to use Wave King Caesar, but trying to keep the deck as solid as possible. So there are a lot of ways to get there, especially with Berfamot, and I just feel the deck's better this way. So this is a really good version. It's really cog-worthy. The deck is there. I'd say the archetype's there. You've probably run into it on the ladder already. It's solid. Even with all this support, there's tons of depth. So hop right in, guys. The skill I'm using, Contract Procrastination, you get to skip your standby phase. I think it's a bunch. I've done it multiple times, so I know it's at least 2. No, yeah, you can just keep using it, so you don't have to suffer the downside of your spell cards or your trap card. You don't have to take the 1000 damage. You can just skip your standby phase, which is pretty great for some comebacks like you're going to see in some of these replays. So very strong archetype, guys. Just waiting on more extra deck space for all these new crazy decks, but till then, easily a very competitive deck. It's a weird meta right now. They've got super heavy, they've got melodious, they got triple Ds, but people don't really know what to focus in on versus the old meta like Harpies and stuff like that. So pretty interesting to see. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing Mai. We're going second. He's on a 6-win streak going for a rank up. So he's got to catch a clapping. He's showing Harpy's hunting ground. I believe he's Tri-Mids. No, he is Harpies. So he's going to destroy his own field spell. Have to do all this nonsense. So there's rest. Destroys his stuff. Swallows Nest into a channeler. There's an Oracle. Synchros into / Harpy Lady. Uses that Feather's Rest. Draw power. Same old stuff, nothing too crazy. Another Oracle effect, more Feather's Rest. That's 1 back row. You guys know this deck. You know what Harpies does. But we're gonna clap them. We're going Dark Contract. Searching our Orthos. Now we're gonna use Slime first. It's gonna be Genghis. Now we're going to use Slime again. King Kaiser, that's going to special summon Ogre. Then we're going to use Orthos to hit the back row now. He has his choice of who he wants to return. He's going to use the Fiendish Chain to trigger his lady. But he, for some reason, returns the Ogre. Not really sure why. We're able to normal summon the Kepler, regardless of what he returned. We still had to follow up with the normal summon the Kepler. Kepler lets us search Swamp King. We can fuse with the Kepler and whatever we have in our hand. And now we have Dark, we have Genghis, we have Supreme King, we broke the Harpy Lady, we got past her back row, past her effect, to her life points. Not quite lethal yet though. got a Perfumer follow-up. Elegant Egotist doesn't use a Perfumer Surge. Goes into another Harpy Lady. Goes with Feather's Rest. Gonna return, I think, Dark. Yeah, returns Dark. Swings that poor little Genghis, but Genghis lets you add a spell or trap to your hand once he is destroyed. So we get another gate. We're going to use Contract Procrastination, so we don't take the 1000 damage. It's beautiful. You can just do that whenever you have your cards. Forbidden Chalice. Trying to return our king. Go ahead and return our king. That's why we use the Orthos first. And we destroy our monster in his back row. He returns our monster for us regardless. Show him the gate. We get the slime. We had a slime to use. We had a swamp to use. He was done for, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a mirror match. We're going for a rank up here. Except he's using a different skill. He's using the Pendulum Space Zone skill. We're not super trying to Pendulum Summon every duel, so I was trying not to worry about that. This skill's really good. Contract Procrastination. It's actually really good. So we're going to go with a Dark and a Live Witch. This is the turn I think people sleep on. People like to dump their resources, get like a Genghis and a King Alexander or something out. I want the Live Witch. Keep it simple with the Dark. We are facing a mirror match. He's going with a Dark of his own. He even threw away an Ogre of his own with the Slime. So we're going very similar. Except he wants Night Howl. Now he brings out the 6. The 6 obviously can't do anything. So he's got to use his Dark to go in the High King Alexander. Now he's got a Swamp King. He makes another. Goes with Genghis. That's going to trigger High King Alexander to special summon another. And he goes with the Dark right back there. Now he's going DD King to make them all buff. But little did he know I had a Witch. So he does me a favor and swings with his Dark first. Then tries to swing with the High King Alexander. But he's destroyed too with Dark's other effect. Now we have a Typhoon. Already used the Typhoon to destroy what we know is his Witch. So he can't pop Bust the same way we just popped him. Now Genghis is going to give him a Witch back, but he's going to take 1k from that Swamp King. We're sitting at 5k already. He's going to scoop, and that's the mirror match, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here's Esperoba. We're going second on a little tiny streak. This deck gets plenty of streaks, though. It could easily cog. So we got Supreme King Kaiser, we got Dark Contract with the Witch, we got some Swirl Slime. Facing a boy who sets 3 back row and has 5k life. So we're going to use our gate. Go with Orthos. Now Orthos is going to be able to destroy that gate and hit some of that back row, so we're not looking at too much back row. Now he's trying to use Head Judging, but we are a Pendulum spell card, I guess. We're Scale, so I'm pretty sure Head Judging can't stop his effect. Anyway, we're going to go with Slime. That's a Dark. All we hit was the Super Team Buddy Force Unite, so it was able to go there anyway. But it just means he didn't really have any back row to do anything. He was counting on 5k life to stop him. But we were able to get out Dark and Supreme King Kaiser. Great. People honestly sleep on Supreme King Kaiser. I really like this card. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's the Leo. We're going first. I'm really tempted to put 3 Witch. I think Witch is what really throws this deck over the top. People kind of sleep on it. Everyone runs Witch. But I think people still will ignore the play to get an Alexander out, when really I'm not in that much of a hurry to get out Alexander. I feel like you can really get him out when you need him, when you need to swing over and get up to 6k. But other than that, I feel like Witch is enough monster removal to where my monsters can just swing. I can just swing with Darks and King Supremes. And these big boys, well, we're fighting another Harpy. Should be able to destroy our Witch. I think this guy auto scoops. I think he does madness, but I just want to show this field. So from this field, we could have gone with an Alexander. We could have left a Live Witch. We can go Alexander with either one of these boys, though. So I wanted to see which one he was going to destroy and which one through a follow-up. Now, Harpies could have easily just dunked on this deck, but I think he misplays and just scoops. I just wanted to save this replay to show the options of the first turn. These are our 2 ways, or this is 2 of our 3 ways to get into High Alexander. He does some sort of XZs and scoops, but that's 2 of our 3 ways. The third being with Berfamont to get to Alexander. We had our choice. He stopped short, but we could have gone either way. Great stuff there. Alright, here we are facing a, I can't remember his name, Crowler? Right? Crowler, I think? Really don't see him much anymore. He is even using Ancient Gear. I still use this deck virtually every day for auto duels, so I'm still very familiar with it, but you don't really see it on the ladder much anymore, so very interesting. We're going to start with a gate. We have 2 gates, and our Orthros, pretty useful. We're going to throw one Orthros away for a Dark. We use it with the slime. Now we can use the Orthros as a pendulum monster, or a pendulum scale, destroy that back row and our other gate, since we have another gate. And we still have a live witch. Use a Sphere Boy on us. He's going to set a back row, use a Gear Town, go with a Reactor Dragon. Now we're going to destroy him in the battle phase with our witch. I accidentally used the skill. We didn't need to use the skill. We could have gained the life points. Here I'm going to use Orthos to bait out his back row. He shows his back row. Then, chaining to all this, we're going to destroy his Gear Town because that breaks the timing of Gear Town. Now he's in pure top deck mode. He does set a back row. We got our Orthos still. We got our Slime. Slime's going to be able to special summon Supreme King Kaiser. Pretty strong monster all on his own at 2800. And we hit him for that. Now he's got to pass again. We've got a Dark Contact, or Contract with the Witch, but he has a live Regeki break now. He's going to pass. We got a Berfamont. Just enough attack to hit our boy for lethal. So, pretty interesting. That was an old deck. People don't really use that deck much anymore, let alone put traps in it. But this deck is there nonetheless. This deck can fight Harpies. You got really good first turns with Witch. You got consistency with Kepler. You got... I really feel like Orthos replaces Pendragon. He's not a triple D, so this runs light triple Ds. But really, you can just get away with that. You don't really need the triple Ds out too crazy until it's like your second turn or your early swinging or things like that. There's still just so much more depth to this archetype. I can't imagine cards we still haven't even had released in the game. So probably a safe investment at this point, especially with such a good reprint. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.